So it is going to be one take, hopefully, and it is also going to be um, around 2 or 3 rounds, and until I find that I showed off everything that I've shown off, that everything that I wanted to show off. So first of all, we're going to send in Ordai's Phantasma Dragon to the graveyard. This is not the best hand. He goes for an Ash Blossom, that's fine. We're going to go for Terraforming, adding a Sky Iris. Now let's set the Pendulum Scales. We're going to activate the Sky Iris. We're going to send the Ordai's Phantasma Dragon to the extra deck. Now we can go for Ordai Synchron if we want to. That would be an interesting one. We're going to go for it because our hand isn't the best. So Ordai Synchron, Arc Pendulum Dragon. This deck isn't always made specifically for the reason of going for fusion summoning, but it can go for fusion summoning really well. So this is Baron de Fleur, 1 negate, nothing too special. So, okay, we're going to wait a little bit and see what my opponent is doing. My opponent is playing Photon Sanctuary, which means he is special summoning 2 Photon tokens. Interesting, he goes for another Photon Sanctuary, and that's also fine. He can summon another 2 Photon tokens. I'm interested to see where this is going. He can't exist summon or anything like that. So he has 4 level 4 monsters, which are Thunder Light. He also goes for Photon Vanisher. I'm going to... Okay. If this card, you can add 1. I'm going to negate this with Baron de Fleur. I don't want him to add a Galaxy Ice Photon Dragon. So now he only has the Photon tokens. He can't activate the effect. He can... Oh, he had 1 in hand. Okay, he had 1 Galaxy Ice Photon Dragon in hand. I can't do anything against that. He still has 1 card in his hand. It's going to be a Galaxy Knight. He didn't normal summon yet, so well done. He can go for level 8 Xyz summoning into a rank 8 Xyz monster and then nuke my entire board with his 3 or 4 or 5 Galaxy Ice monsters, which all each destroy 1 monster or 1 card on my side of the field. So he goes for that. Yeah, he goes for that. And he activates it to destroy my Baron de Fleur. Then he is going to destroy, yep. And then he's going to, oh, he's not going to do that, okay. First of all, he's going to attack, fine. Main phase 2, he's going to overlay, oh no, he didn't, interesting. I don't know why he did not do that. We're going to go for the Sky Iris. We're going to destroy this Arc Pendulum Dragon. We can either go for Ordai's Fusion or something else. We can also go for a setting the Pendulum Skies. We're going to go for the Ordai's Fusion. Activate the Ordai's Fusion. We're going to go for the Vortex Dragon. We're going to use some cards. Phantasma Dragon and Synchron. Let's go. We're going to activate the Vortex Dragon to put that back to his extra deck. We're going to attack into 1 of his tokens and we're going to end the turn. This is not the hardest deck to ever play. It's not the strongest deck to ever play. This deck can bring out 2 negates. It's nothing too special. It's doable. But that's basically it for what this deck can do. We're also going to go for Earth Dragon and Celestial Magician. So we want to speed up the clock now. We're going to set the Pendulum Scales and we're going to special summon as soon as my hands allow me to go into the right scales. We're also going to activate the Earth Dragon to bring back this copy of Arc Pendulum. We're going to special summon the Arc Pendulum into this zone so that we have 1 card in the main monster zone. We're going to attack into this token. It's not the fastest deck. I don't try to be fast. We're going to end our turn. We could have activated the Sky Iris, but I did not want to. We could have activated it by destroying this Arc Pendulum. I did not want to do that. Galaxy Trance. That's an interesting one. I'm going to negate that. Because he's not good at 1 card in his hand. He's not going to be able to make a comeback. Yep, lost connection. So, we're going to try this again. First match, first win. Okay, we are back, and this is an interesting hand. This does not quite reflect what I'm playing, but he's maybe playing Despia. Yeah, he's playing Despia. Despia Fright Fear. I think. He might also just be playing Fright Fear. I don't know. But I really think he's playing Despia. That's a really popular deck nowadays, and I don't really get why it's good. Yeah, no, don't get me wrong, but it's not the strongest. Well, whatever. If he's enjoying it, why not? He goes for the Lubellion, the Searing Dragon, and I'm having a hiccup. He goes for Imp Chain, Shadow Beast, okay. Okay. Hiccup is over. He goes for Mirror Jade, the Ice Blade Dragon. He goes for Shadow Beast, and he's going to draw one card and then add a Fright Fear Patchwork. He can only activate that card once per turn. He's going to set one card. This might just be a Fright Fear Patchwork, and setting one more card, which is probably going to be a Shadow card. We have some interesting cards to start with. I think I can either go two ways right now. And one of those two ways is pretty funny, the other one is pretty interesting. We are going to start off by going for Aura Ice Fusion, I think. Or Ice... No, we are not going to start... I don't know. It is the right thing to do. Yes, we're going to go for it. Aura Ice Fusion. We just can go for it right now, so we should be going for it now, right now. Because he has two cards on the field we don't have to use from our hand. That's good. We are going to go for Aura Ice Vortex Dragon. We have to use one card from our hand. It's either going to be this 5 Rainbow Magician, it's going to be the 5 Rainbow Magician, and it's also going to be this Meteor Burst Dragon. We're going to go for defense position. Use the effect to put that card back to the hand. He will use its effect to pitch from extra deck to get rid of my card. That's fine, I did expect that much to happen. We are also going to normal summon Skullcrabat Joker. We're going to try to add her to our hand from our deck. We can now either go for this Aura Ice Synchron. We're going to go for the Aura Ice Synchron. I have a plan. I have something that I plan on doing. We are also going to go for this Phantasma Dragon. Now there are two options that are interesting. And I have to really be careful while deciding. I can either go for this or I have two really interesting options. I'm going to go for the Celestial Magician. I think that's the better option out of the two. Yeah, it's the best option out of the two. Okay, let's go for it. Aura Ice Synchron, and we're going to special summon it. Let's go for it. He goes for Shadow Schism, that's quite annoying, and I think that ruins it. We're not completely ruined. Yeah, he goes for El Shadow Winder, another design, I like it. And this also means, yeah, this is really bad because now, no, we can still set a special summon once, and it's going to be this Aura Ice Dissolver. It's not good enough to kill the Winder. He's going to go for the Windy. He already special summoned once, so the Winder counts itself, I guess. Interesting, he goes for the Lubellion in the graveyard. Albion, I'm sorry, not Lubellion, Albion. And he adds a Branded Fusion. Now we are out of our Vortex Dragons, but that's fine. We have one Aura Ice Dissolver set. He goes for the Branded Fusion. He can go for another Mirror Jade if he wants. No, does he? Can he go for that? I think he can go for Lubellion, yeah. I think now he can go for Mirror Jade, right? Lubellion, he can add an Ad Libitum of Despia, interesting. And he has the Lubellion of the Searing Dragon. I'm waiting. So he's thinking. He's just going to battle phase. Okay, fine. We are going to wait until he attacks my Skullcrabat Joker. It's going to take us a little bit of damage, but well, we can't do anything against that. And I'm going to think about this. Nice and well. He has a Schism, which is important. We can go for Purple Poison Magician if we want to. We can also go for this Aura Ice Dissolver if we want to. We're going to try to go for this Aura Ice Dissolver. He has the Schism. It's a little annoying, but well. He goes for Tri-Brigade Macquarie, okay. We're going to go for the Dissolver. That doesn't work on me. I have the ability to do this again. Nice, right? We're going to go for the Vortex Dragon, activating it and targeting El Shadow Winder. I don't want to activate it on my other card. He goes for Branded in red, and now I have to think. Target one in your graveyard, add to your hand, fusion summon. Okay, I am going to... Now I have to think. He still has cards in his graveyard, so he can go for his Shadow Schism, so I have to keep this Vortex Dragon alive for now. He goes for the Schism. And now I'm going to activate the Vortex Dragon, and now he will... Hello, I should have been able to... Why was I unable to activate the effect? Interesting. Well, I will go for the Vortex Dragon now. I'm a little confused, but sometimes that happens. Sometimes I'm confused. That's not the first time this happened. I still have a Vortex Dragon on field. We're going to activate Purple Poison Magician. Now, we can go for Aura Ice Synchron. Or we can go for the Skullcrabbat Joker. It's going to be the Skullcrabbat Joker because of one reason. The Skullcrabbat Joker is a Dark Spellcaster type monster. We can attack with the Skullcrabbat Joker, activate Purple Poison Magician, and we're going to activate it again to destroy the Schism, and we're going to also get rid of his Lubellion. And now we're going to end our turn. We have one negate onto the field, and it's looking quite well, to be honest. But yeah, he goes for the polymerization. He has the Shadow Fusion, so I want to keep this Vortex Dragon live for now. If he has something that he can pitch, a Shadow card which he can pitch, for example, Squamata, he goes for Ad Libitum and Fallen of Albas. Ad Libitum, that's fine, I guess. I'm not sure. And he has Bright Grand the Glory Dragon. I'm thinking about this. I'm going to let that. I'm not sure. I think the smartest thing right now for me is going to be negating this by putting back this Order Dissolver. And he goes for the Despian Tragedy. He sets the Despian Fusion, Branded Fusion, that's the same thing. He goes for it. That's really annoying because now he can go for one Shadow Fusion and one Despian Fusion. Lubellion, yeah. He discards the Edgem Chain, he still has the Shadow Fusion. Really bad for me. Really, really bad. Okay. We can still go for the copy of Celestial Magician to bring back this Vortex Dragon. We still have a lot of negating material in our deck. He goes for Mirror Jade, which is a big problem. If he banishes the Vortex Dragon, I don't have a... Okay, he banishes that. That was a big mistake, to be honest. So he's going to attack, and we're going to bring it back in defense position, of course. And now he can't attack over my Vortex Dragon, and we are safe for the turn. However, we are in a really bad position. He goes for the Albion to set another card, which is a Brennet spell. Yeah, I can't do anything against that. Do we have a card which we can summon out of this? Yes, we can summon this copy of 5 Rainbow Magician. We're going to normal summon this Order Synchron. We're going to activate its effect to bring out this 5 Rainbow Magician. And now I have to think. I have the cards necessary to go for Baron de Fleur. Do I want to risk it? This card can only activate its effect once with Mirror Jade. Does he have anything that he can get rid of? He can use to get rid of his Vortex Dragon? He is playing lights somewhere, so this means he can go for El Shadow Construct. I can also go for Crystron Harker Fibrex and do some stuff with that one. To at the very least go for Burrowcoat Dragon. You know what? I'm going to go for it. Burrowcoat Dragon. Special summoning one tuner monster from deck. Okay, we're going to go for it. And we're going to special summon the Order Synchron. Who would have known? It's the only tuner monster that I'm playing in this deck. We're going to go for either Access Code or Burrowcoat. And the right answer is always Burrowcoat. Now the thing is, if he activates one effect right now, I'm going to negate it with my Order's Vortex Dragon. I'm going to negate this. And then I'm going to go for Access Code Talker. If he activates one effect, that is worth negating. Okay, he didn't. So it's not worth to go for this Access Code Talker. I am thinking about going into battle and then attacking into one of his Brigand. Because I was sent where you can add to your hand. Tri-Brigade. Okay. And this one. I'm going to attack this Lubellion with the Burrowcoat Dragon. Attack into the Lubellion. It is a light monster, so he now has the cards necessary to go for El Shadow Construct in his graveyard with Schism, for example. But to be honest, I think that's alright, because Shadow Fusion, which he has in his hand, is out of it right now. He goes for Despian Tragedy to bring back the what is it called? The Branded Fusion, and I think I have to let that resolve. I'm too scared out of... He still has it? Cannot be used again next turn. Oh, it is not a hard once per turn. I thought this was a hard once per turn. He goes for Brandon Red. Yeah, he flipped that up like crazy. I knew he would do it, but I have to get rid of this Mirror Jade right now. And we're going to try to survive. That's the goal. This is not a bad boss monster that I have on the field. We are going to get rid of one... he goes for... Okay, Canyon is too bad for me. Well, sometimes you lose some, you win some. we're going to put back this this purple poison magician, just in case if it comes up, it's going to be really useful. And he can special summon this Mirror Jade back, and well, that's bad. In your opponent's graveyard, banish it or special summon it to your field. Well, that's it. GG. But still, I mean, this deck was really strong. I think I really enjoyed what this deck did. Not only my opponent's deck, but I'm also talking about my deck. So we are going to go for one more round. Okay, we are back again. And now my opponent is playing a 40 card deck. This is an interesting hand. It is quite bad. He's playing DDDs. And the thing is, depending on what deck he's playing, this might be really bad or really alright. I mean, what cards he's playing in his deck, depending on that. And I have to think very specifically on whether or not his Dark Contract card, his card which is really bad for me, actually works. We're going to wait a little bit, and I'm going to skip to the part where my opponent has finished his combo, because it's going to take a while. You know what? We are going to watch his play, because he's playing something really interesting. First of all, he went through all his Abyss Gilgameshes and brought them all into his graveyard. Then he went for the this copy of Caesar, Wave King Caesar, to bring out this Dark Contract with a Swamp King. Now he went for the Genghis to bring out one card, I think it was the Swirl Slime, with the Abyss King Ragnarok. At some point he also went for the High King Genghis. This is his field, it's a Deus Ex Machina, it's not the best field ever, but it's still an interesting field. Not gonna lie, I think it's quite interesting. We're going to start off by going for Sky Iris. Okay, we're next going to go for this copy of Purple Poison. Purple Poison might be fine, it might also not be fine. He can activate Deus Machina next onto this, and that's a little... it's not the worst, to be honest, it's not the worst. We still have some options. We have the Audace Synchron, or we can go for the Audace Dissolve. We're going to go for the Phantasma Dragon. He can also activate this one by destroying one Dark Contract card he controls. That's fine, but he doesn't have any more Dark Contract cards, so we're going to go for this Audace Synchron. Or does he have anything else? Interesting. We are also going to go for this copy of... Now this is interesting, I have to think a little bit about this. We're going to go for Dissolve, first of all. He might negate this with a Deus Machina next. And he now has two more. Interesting. We can go for the Sky Iris if we want to. We can also go for the Audace Synchron. We're going to go for the Audace Synchron and activate its effect. He can activate the Deus Machina next. Yep. And now we're going to special summon this Phantasma Dragon. He has one material on this Deus Machina next, so he can't activate its effect anymore. However, we can do something with it. We're going to go for Sky Iris, and we're going to try to destroy this card. He goes for Ash Blossom. That's actually worse for him. I don't know. This might be alright for him. We're going to destroy his DD Flame High King Genghis. It's a little hard for him to activate the Genghis effect now. He goes for Dark Contract with Patent License. Well, that's a good one. And we still have this Audace Dissolver. We have to be a little careful about this. We're going to attack into his... is it during... I have to read this card's effect. At the start of the damage step. Yes. I think he can't negate this, so we're going to activate it. And whoop, it can't be destroyed. That's how you do it. And we're going to activate the Audace Dissolver effect. We're going to try to special summon. He goes for... That's unbelievably annoying. He again went for the Ash, whatever, and now... Not Ash, he went for Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit. He goes for Divisor King. How did he do that? Because of the Genghis. Okay, and now he can special summon. What can he special summon? He can special summon Genghis if he wants to. Genghis wouldn't be the worst. He can also special summon Caesar, I think. He goes for Gilgamesh, and Gilgamesh can't activate its effects once it's special summoned again. So I think this was a worse one than what he could have gone for. However, he can go for another Divisor King. There's Maki next, and that's a little annoying. He just goes ahead and finishes that. Okay, we're going to attack into this Gilgamesh, and what? That's gone. We're going to end our turn. We can't really do anything because my hand isn't really looking really too bright. So he's going to set one card and end his turn. Okay. We have one polymerization, which is interesting, but it doesn't help us at all. We can think about attacking into this Divisor King. I don't want to, however, so I'm going to wait a little bit. I thought about going for it right now, but I don't. He has to destroy it himself, or I have to draw anything interesting. Trade-in is interesting enough, however, I don't have another level 8 in hand. Well, I'm going to wait. Now it's a really big problem. Well, I mean, it's at the very least, it's funny that we both have this problem of really having a bad draw right now. We're going to go for trade-in right now, pitching Phantasma Dragon. We're going to draw 2 cards. We're going to activate Purple... 1 second. We're going to add normal summon Purple Poison Magician. We're going to activate Sky Iris to get ourselves another card into our hand. The card is going to be Order's Revolution Dragon. We're going to activate the Purple Poison effect to target this Deus Machinax. This means that he can't activate Call. Oh, I had another one in my graveyard. I didn't know that. I did not know that. I guess that changes some things. We're going to activate the effect of Order's Revolution Dragon to grab ourselves a copy of Order's Arc Pendulum Dragon. He has that card in hand. And now we have to think about this. I can theoretically go for this polymerization. And I would be able to go for it. I really would. And I think I have to at this point. I'm going to go for polymerization to go for Vortex Dragon. Special summon it in attack position. We're going to activate its effect to target Deus Machinax. He can activate the Deus Machinax effect, but I'm going to negate that, putting back the Phantasma Dragon. We're going to attack for the first damage in a while, and our turn we have 1 negate on field. He has an empty field. He has nothing he can go for. This was a really weird field, hand, deck, really weird match. However, I think we're going to end it with this match. He is going to go for the Dark Contract with the gate. He is going to draw 1 card. It's going to be Swirl Slime, maybe. Or Lamia. It's going to be Wise Typhoon, interesting. Does he have the Swirl Slime? He has the Swirl Slime. That's fine. It is fine if he goes for the Swirl Slime. What? Oh, that's Swirl Slime. I thought it was in the graveyard. Well, that changes things. I don't know what he just activated. He went for Flame King Genghis, first of all. He has the DD Vice Typhoon. He activated the Abyss Ragnarok. Okay, that explains it. He goes for the Flame High King Genghis. That's fine. Also, I can't activate effects because of the Dark Contract with Patent License, right? Oh, now I can. Okay, we're going to activate it now because otherwise, I mean, I don't have any time left, so I have to activate it now. So he only has his High King Genghis, and he can bring back his Dark Contract with the Swarm King, which is fine, I guess. He can special fusion summon another card. What is it going to be? What is it going to be? And he also can go for 2 of his Machinax if he wants to. Okay, that's not the worst thing he could have done. This DDD Oracle King Dark is going to help him survive. He's also able to bring out a Marksman Tail to do 1k damage and reduce this card's attack by 1k. He's going to do some damage now, and after that he's going to go for Machinax, right? Main phase 2. Oh, he didn't. Interesting. We got an Order Synchron. We're going to... Now I have to think a little bit. We have 1 Pendulum Monster, we have that. We can go for another Vortex Dragon. We're going to go for that. Activate the Order Synchron. He can do something. What can he do? I have no idea what he can do. We are going to activate this copy of Sky Iris to try to destroy it. And it worked. We're going to go for the Order's Fusion. Activate the Order's Fusion. We're going to special summon, or fusion summon, this copy of Vortex Dragon. Yep, Vortex Dragon by using Order Synchron and Meteor Burst Dragon. In attack position, we're going to activate its effect to target this DDD Oracle King Dark. If it's gone, he will take all the damage. That's fine. Now his card is gone. We're going to attack into this DDD Marksman King Tail, and if it's the end, I am going to say GG. GG, that was a nice game. Have a nice day, and goodbye.